Sam, welcome back to Dublin again as part of our ongoing journey together.
Thank you, Pat. It's great to be here.
Yeah, we're at the third year of the partnership now, and obviously we're here and we're going to renew it now, which is great. And it's timely to renew because, as you know, we won the tender for Housing First for Dublin, which will see an ambitious target of about 630, 650 Housing First placements over the next 3 years. So
it's enormous growth.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to having you to help us. So you're meeting with our staff tomorrow, and what have you lined up for them?
Well, I think that there's always an opportunity to learn in Housing First. I mean, in some ways, I think that as the programs continue to grow, not only are new people entering the staff and the support services, but I think that we're learning every day from the clients we're supporting. Yeah. So that people coming in from homelessness in year one are having a different life in year two, and they're growing and we're growing with them. So I think part of the conversation with the staff is really to take an attitude of a learning approach to services rather than there's a right way to do things. It's hard to come up with an absolute right way to do things because it's a program that includes a partnership with the clients.
Yes.
So that we don't know where it's going. It depends on where the client is going. And I think you want to help people feel comfortable in the not knowingness of it and comfortable in the willingness to allow the client to lead the dance, if you will. Yeah. So I think those will be some of the conversations. And it's a great staff and they always have a lot of interesting and challenging perspectives. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I think one of the times I heard you speak in Europe, you were talking about beyond Housing First,
Right.
And one of the things that we're looking forward to bringing into Housing First in the next couple of years is the whole area of activation.
Yes.
And so, the key to the door is fantastic. The wraparound supports are invaluable, but we are going to be moving towards that, and we'll be looking for your support and advice over the next few years around the whole activation stuff as well. How do we make sure people meaningfully engage in their community or get back into the community? And I think you and I visited one of the projects in New York there where people were working on a community garden and stuff. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I'm hoping that over our continuous engagement in the next few years that we'll take this initial contract for 635, grow it, respond to it but then go beyond Housing First as well and keep pushing the boundaries. And
I think it's one of the key areas of growth for Housing First, which is if it's Housing First, then what's second? And because I think that one of the liabilities in the tremendous focus on ending homelessness is that once people are housed, everyone kind of relaxes. That's like, oh, we've done the job. Yeah. But if you think of Housing First, which I think you embrace, McVerry embraces as a recovery-oriented program, then you would work even harder after people are housed because that's when you have an opportunity to really help them move the needle on their lives, and get further along in that process. And it's very challenging. It's actually more challenging than getting people housed. But I think that's what it's really about. It's really about housing and then recovery.
Well, every time I meet you, we learn something new, and I like that tone today around the needle on the dial. So let's do that together over the next few years. Thanks, Sam.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thanks, Pat.